Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today is going to be my first Empties video. So I've collected like a Sephora bag, and then I have a couple more things that came from the shower, so I didn't want them to get super messy. So let's just get started. This is gonna be in like no order at all. I've never done one of these before. I always think they're kind of weird because it's like I'm basically showing you like things I need to throw away. But whatever, like these are some of my favorite videos to watch, so I'm gonna do it. So the first thing is this Suave Professional's Natural Infusion Conditioner. This is the all day body conditioner for safer colors treated hair. I used this, and obviously I used it up. Wasn't my favorite, like it didn't do anything to my hair, and it was kind of a little bit heavy for my hair, but it didn't take out the color, so it was color safe. This was fine, but I don't think I'll be repurchasing it. This I bought forever and a day ago. This is the Big Sexy Hair Flip It Over Full and Wild, I don't know, structure spray. And this definitely makes your hair full and wild. But I basically only used it when I like had really big hair in photos. It's not something I would use on the day-to-day because first of all, I think it smells kind of nasty. And it's just way too sticky. This might work better if your hair, maybe you have a little more texture naturally, but for my straight fine hair, this is just a no-go. I won't be repurchasing. So this is the Tree Hut Sugar Body Scrub. This works pretty well. I bought this before I started to self-tan, so that was the reason I went and purchased it. It definitely worked well. I mean, it's a sugar body scrub, so they're all kind of similar. But I didn't like the smell of this, so I would repurchase this type, but not this scent, because I didn't really like the scent. This is the L'Oreal Total Repair 5 Damage Erasing Balm. I started using this once I started bleaching my hair, just because, I mean, I have really thin, fine hair, so I don't want to totally ruin it. I really like this. A lot of people I've seen comment that they go through it really fast. For me, I just don't have a lot of hair, so this takes me, like, I think it took me 5 or 6 months to go through, but I do really like this. It definitely makes my hair feel and look a lot better, and it's definitely keeping it, like, feeling healthy. So this is something I use, like, once to twice a week, and this is something I will be repurchasing. This is the Fake Bake Tanning Body Butter for dry skin. I don't have dry skin. I kind of have a combination, but it is drier here in Utah, so this is the one I tried. It was recommended by Samantha Ravindall, which is why I tried it. It definitely doesn't have a super nasty smell. It was quite easy to apply, and I didn't go orange, which was the most important thing. At this point, I'm not repurchasing it just because I don't usually wear a false tan, mostly because I'm lazy and they don't last a super long time. But yeah, this was definitely something that I liked, and I would repurchase this when I want a false tan again, whatever that is. This is the Suave Professionals. They're Color Care Dry Shampoo. My sister is basically the queen of not washing her hair, and this is what she recommended. She really likes this one, the Suave one, versus a couple of the other ones, and it definitely does a good job. It's an aerosol dry shampoo. It doesn't leave a ton of white residue in my hair, and this is one I do like, and it would be my favorite of the aerosol ones I've tried, but right now I'm using the No Drought by Lush, and I like that better because the powder ones seem to not add as much texture to my hair. My hair is normally straight, so I don't like to add a whole lot of texture because it just kind of like looks weird if I have a ton up here and like nothing down here. So this is great if you have lighter hair and you maybe have a little more texture, or you wear your hair curly more often. This is what I used like way back in the day when I had it perm, and it worked great for that, and I would probably repurchase if my hair was ever permed again, but at this time I'm going to stick with the No Drought because I like it slightly better, but this is a good product. So this is a brush cleaner. This is Cinema Secrets brush cleaner, and this is something I will be repurchasing ASAP. I'm going through my kit and kind of figuring what else I need to repurchase. So I'm going to do that and then order this again because this is by far my favorite brush cleaner. It's like blue. It has like a vanilla scent, which I don't like having scents on my brushes, but it does smell nice, so whatever. But this is by far my favorite. It's the easiest way to just quickly get product out of your brushes. Even like stubborn, kind of like oily or silicone based, like grease paints even come out pretty easily. and it dries really fast. So I'm able to basically clean my brushes and go on to another client with almost no downtime. So definitely repurchasing that and would highly recommend it. Neutrogena oil-free eye makeup remover. This is a silicone-based eye makeup remover. I've been using this for years and years and years, like a long time basically. Sometimes I have the Neutrogena kind, sometimes I have one of the off brands, but one of these that is the silicone base that you have to shake up are my favorite eye makeup removers by far. This is something I've already repurchased. This is already in my cupboard again. So another one is MAC Prep and Prime. I really like this primer. This is probably my favorite lip primer. I do also like the NYX one, but that one works better if you have a little more, it's just a little more waxy. So it works better if you wear something like a lip tar, something that's like really gonna bleed. Otherwise, this works really well on things like I'm wearing it today with Train Blue, just because things that are a little more on the drying side. So I really like this. I've already repurchased. The Sugar Fresh Lips Treatment. It is an SPF of 15. These smell really good. This is one of the mini sizes because I got this for my birthday at Sephora. I really like these. They feel really nice. They have an SPF, but they don't taste nasty. So I'm a big fan of these. I like the packaging because they like twist on. So when they're shut, they're not going to come open in like your handbag or something. However, the full size retail for like around $20. And for a chapstick, I won't buy it for $20 because I can find things that are almost as nice for a lot cheaper. So I won't be purchasing that, but I do like it. This is the Copper Tone Sensitive Skin Faces. It's a zinc oxide based sunscreen. This is pretty nice. I obviously used it all up. It's an SPF of 50. It didn't make me break out. It sat okay under my makeup. This is something, if you have a deeper skin tone, you're probably going to get a cast from it. I'm on the very fair side, so something on the cast that gives like a white cast doesn't really bother me. I'm not repurchasing this. This was nice, but I like the CeraVe one better, and I'm still looking for like my favorite physical sunblock. So at this point, I would not repurchase this. I do like the sensitive kind from Copper Tone, and that's what I use on like my body, but I don't think I'll purchase this again just because it doesn't sit super well under makeup. So I have the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and this is in the color Chantilly. This is my favorite concealer, hands down. So I have already repurchased this. This is a great concealer. I really like it because Chantilly is something that's very fair and with neutral undertones, so it's almost a perfect match for my skin tone. So I like that I can buy a concealer and not have to mix it with other concealers. I can just use this out of the tube, and I like it. Of course, it has that kind of weird feeling stuff that all NARS do. The thing I don't really like is it does have that doe foot applicator, and I'm not a big fan of doe foot applicators. I don't like the idea of like touching it to your face and then going elsewhere. That kind of grosses me out. But the product, there's nothing better that I have found ever. So this is great because it can be built up to a full coverage. It has a skin-like finish. I use it under my eyes. I use it on blemishes, everything. So I love this concealer. Already repurchased it. Will continue to repurchase it. This is a toothpaste. This is the Sensodyne Extra Whitening. I don't use any toothpaste that have sodium lauryl sulfate in it. Those can give you kind of like canker sores and stuff, and it also would make me break out around my mouth. So I don't use any toothpaste with that, and I haven't had any issues since switching. I really like this one. I mean, I don't really know how much it does for whitening, but the toothpaste itself is nice. It's minty, and it doesn't irritate my skin or my mouth. So I really like this. I've already repurchased. It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In Conditioner plus Keratin. This is a sample I got from Ulta. It was a huge sample, so this actually lasted me for quite a while. This is nice because it's like has your leave-in conditioner, your heat protectant, like everything all in one. So I do like that because my hair is a little more on the fine side. So this didn't really weigh it down. Definitely was a fan of this. At this point, I'm still searching for kind of my best hair product. So this is something I would definitely consider repurchasing, but right now I'm just trying other things. So far, this is still the winner, but I'm obviously going to use up the things I already tried so I can fully test them out. But this is something, at this point, I'm not repurchasing, but I probably will in the future. This is the Organics Healing Cherry Blossom Rice Milks. I guess maybe it's just OGX now, because that's what it says down here. Whatever. It's a sulfate-free body wash, and it smells delicious. It doesn't overly dry out my skin. This is my favorite. Again, I'm sensitive to sodium lauryl sulfate, so I try to avoid it when I can, just because a lot of times if I use too much, it'll just kind of dry my skin out, and then that leads to breakouts. So this is my favorite body wash. It comes in a couple different scents, but this is my favorite one because it smells really nice and it goes well with the fragrances I normally wear. So yeah, this is great. I've already repurchased it. This is the Nourish Spa Shampoo from Trader Joe's. If you don't know, I absolutely love Trader Joe's. They have a lot of really good like in-house products. So I buy a lot of Trader Joe's brand stuff, and I decided to try out their shampoo. I was looking for something that was sulfate free so that I didn't break out like in any, because I mean when you wash your hair it's down, and also something that wasn't gonna like super dry out my hair because it is like bleach. So I really like this. I've already repurchased it. It's just a really nice shampoo. I use my purple one once a week, but this is what I'll use between using my purple shampoo. I really like this. It's also super cheap. This is the Healthy Sexy Hair. This is the Soy Touchable ones, and this is a super, super light hairspray. Again, like I've said in other videos, I'm kind of just starting to do a little bit more with my hair, and I had no idea that hairsprays came in different like amounts of holds. Like, I guess that makes sense, but I just never thought about it. So I'd always just grab one and call it a day. But Shelby recommended this, and I really like this because it's super, super light, and my hair's rather fine. So it's like I have it in my bangs now, and it's like I kind of push them around, but if I push them, they stay in place. So I really like this. Keeps my hair in place, but it's like if I move my head, my hair still moves, which I like. So I like it. If you like a lighter hold hairspray, this is really nice. I've already repurchased this. We're getting down to the last couple things. So I guess you can tell I like these. I have 3 of these Mist and Set by e.l.f. setting sprays. I am a big fan of these. They basically just do a really good job setting your makeup. They're only like, I think $3, so they're super cheap. And I like this just as much, if not better, than like the Urban Decay setting sprays. These were great. They also work really well as like a workable setting spray. So instead of just using it either before or after your makeup, I'll use it like on my brush with a pigment, or I'll use it in between layers of like concealer if I need to layer up stuff. So I really like this a lot. The one downside is their pumps aren't super great. So what I usually do is buy one of the NYX ones. And once I used up the NYX ones, I've just been refilling the NYX container with this because their sprayer is a lot nicer. And then I have a mini of the NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Primer. I already have bought the full size of this. I got this as a Sephora perk, but I am a huge fan of this eyeshadow primer. This is one of my favorites. It also works really well in the summertime for me when I want to keep my makeup wearing longer and it's like really hot. In the winter I can kind of switch up my eyeshadow primers a little bit better, and it doesn't seem to overly dry out my lids. I don't have a very good relationship with the Urban Decay one. Like, it's okay, but it really dries out my lids, so I don't really like that. But this one works really nice, prevents creasing, holds your makeup on well. My only downside again is the packaging. I don't really like. It's a doe foot applicator, so I would prefer a squeeze tube. That's like my biggest like beef with a lot of the NARS products. I like really like because they always have the doe foot applicators, and I just want a squeeze tube. But I do really, really like this, and I've already repurchased the full size. The L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. I definitely threw some of these away before I realized, oh yeah, I should put that in my Empties bag, but too late. This is my favorite mascara from the drugstore. I have been using the Maybelline Full and Soft lately, but this is my long contender for favorites. I've been wearing this since I was like 17, and I rarely switch it up. It has this nice like fiber brush. I don't really like the silicone brush ones, so I stick with this. It gives me a lot of volume. If I wipe off the brush, I can get really like fluffy lashes, or I can like just kind of dab at it and then get a lot of volume. It's very black and it doesn't smudge on me, so I really like this mascara, and I always buy waterproof. And then lastly is the Black Track Fluid Line by MAC. This is just a small little pot. Mine's kind of dried out. I didn't completely use it up, but it's dried in the pot. I really like this. It's very nice. It goes on super easily. It's really easy to blend if you use it as like a base for your eyeshadow. However, I do find that the Chromaline in Black lasts a little bit longer. It has a different setting agent, and it definitely does last longer on my eyes. It doesn't run at all, so this is not one I will be repurchasing, at least not in black. I might repurchase one of the other colors just to have a fun gel liner, but I definitely prefer the MAC Chromaline over the Fluid Line. It also comes in a lot bigger pot, and it's like a similar price range. So yeah, that is all of the empties I have right now. Let me know if you like this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and comment down below. Let me know if there's anything you ran out of lately that you've been loving, or if there's one that you're like, I tried to use this up, but it like sucks. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. You can follow me on my other forms of social media if you want to keep up with what I'm doing. I'll link those in the down box below, as well as at the end of the video. Please like and subscribe if you do enjoy my videos, and I hope to see you guys again soon.